Hey guys, what is up and welcome to a new League of Legends video. So it seems like Ornn has finally been revealed, the newest champion coming to League of Legends. Ornn, the Fire Below the Mountain. It's quite a long title, longer than most titles actually, but this is pretty much how he looks like. Apparently he's not a human, but I'm not entirely sure what he is. Apparently he is from Freljord, but I'm not entirely sure what he exactly is. Maybe it'll say here actually, so let's see. More than most demigods, Ornn values his privacy. Dwelling in solitude beneath an ancient volcano, he stokes bubbling cauldrons of molten stone to forge items of unsurpassed quality. Yet from these depths, Ornn senses trouble. Divine beings are once again meddling in mortal affairs. During the upcoming wars, the Freljord and the world will need a good blacksmith, because he's essentially the blacksmith of League of Legends, right? So let's check out his abilities. Now, I already saw his abilities earlier. I was watching the video that Ride posted, but we're going to look at him and we're going to read them all and understand it more or fully. So his passive, Living Forge and Master Craftsman. He has two passive effects, right? The first of which is Living Forge. So Ornn can spend gold to forge items for himself at any time he's out of combat. I'm pretty sure anywhere. For convenience, suggested items appear in a special on-screen menu. Ornn can also open the shop manually to build any item. Let's see how this looks like here. So I'm assuming that's him using his passive? So okay, so it doesn't really show a lot. I was hoping they would show like the store screen or something, but they don't really show much. It just shows like a very simple version of it. Okay, so we have that. Then the second passive is Master Craftsman. Ornn and his teammates have access to special upgrades for select items in the shop. Each player is limited to one of these upgrades. So I wonder which of the special, I'm assuming it'll be like the really big items maybe. So maybe like a Death Cap, Trinity Force, maybe like a Blade of the Rune King, Infinity Edge, maybe a Phantom Dancer. I'm assuming like, you know, the bigger, more like value, important items will have some kind of new special effects. I have zero idea what they are, but it's pretty damn cool, right? It's completely like, this is completely new to League of Legends. So I think it's honestly really cool. It's Q ability, let's check it out. So, Volcanic Eruption, or Rupture rather. Ornn slams the ground, sending out a fissure that deals damage, or physical damage, and slows enemies. After a small delay, a magma pillar forms at the target location, functioning like a tiny wall for a few seconds, which actually synergizes with his E ability. You guys will see later, so check it out. Right, so he sends it out. Bomb's a little low. Right there, so you can see. It's pretty simple. It's a pretty straightforward ability. You know, as expected of Q abilities usually. Just a nice little long-ish range harass. Forms a little wall which you can use in certain areas to block off the, you know, the path, I guess, if you will. Like if you use it here, right? I'm pretty sure this wall right here in the center will block off almost every champion. Maybe like Teemo or something you can get through, but most champions should have that blocked off for them, I think. Which is cool. And it's going to combine with his E ability. You guys will see that in just a bit. His W. Ornn becomes unstoppable, shields himself, and belches out flames. These flames deal a portion of the enemy's current health as magic damage. Enemies struck by the final gout of flame become brittle, which is a new type of debuff in League of Legends. Ornn's basic attacks knock back brittle targets. When brittle enemies suffer a portion of their maximum health as bonus damage when struck by immobilizing effects, in other words, CC. Immobilizing effects also last longer when used on brittle targets. Okay, let's check it out. Damn. Oh. Okay. Wait a minute, that did a lot of damage. Check it out. Let's check out the damage. Both level 18. That's not bad actually. That's pretty decent damage considering he is a tank, right? So a very important thing for tanks is to have % damage in their kit. If a tank has a % damage in their kit, they're gonna be probably pretty strong, right? And this guy has enemies' current health as magic damage here, and they also suffer a portion of their maximum health as bonus damage here. So that's double % damage right here. The initial part and also the debuff brittle, which is really, really good. His E ability, which is again synergizing with his Q, Searing Charge. Ornn charges, dealing damage to enemies he passes through. If Ornn collides with terrain while charging, the impact creates a shockwave that deals damage and knocks up enemies. This ability destroys player-created terrain, aka also his Q ability. I'm assuming things like Trundle Pillar, Anivia's Wall, probably maybe even Jarvan's Ultimate, which would be pretty cool. But let's check it out. Right? And if it hits the wall again, don't forget it does do bonus damage. Now it's not going to show an example, I'm assuming, of him destroying it with his Q, which I feel like it should have, but that's pretty cool regardless. Now his ultimate, Call of the Forge God. Ornn summons a massive fire elemental at a target location and then travels towards him with increasing speed. Enemies run over by the elemental, take magic damage, and become brittle. Ornn can recast his ability to charge forward. If he strikes the elemental with the charge, he'll redirect it. The redirected elemental will then knock up all struck enemies, dealing the same damage as before and applying the brittle effect. Okay, so just applies it twice, but when you hit it again and change its path, I guess, if you will, it just does the knock up, and then it just kind of redoes the damage as well, right? When you redirect it. So okay, let's take a look. Let's see how this looks like. So you cast it. It comes from here. Slows them. Okay. So the initial part just looks like it applies a slow, right? That definitely looked like a slow, did it not? Let me check. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's not a slow. It's brittle. It doesn't seem to be moving any slower, actually. But then the second part is the exact same. It just now knocks them up on top of everything else, which is really cool. Which is, it's kind of like a reward. If you're able to actually redirect it properly and hit someone with it, you're rewarded by getting a knockup, which is really good. So let's check out some gameplay of him. Let's see what they do here. Let's see how he plays in the laning phase. So he's facing against a Mundo top lane, so he seems to be a top laner. See, he used the QE there, right? If you guys watch that once again, check it out. Right here. So that's the W, right? There's the Q, and then the E followed by the Q instantly. Like literally the second the Q came up, he E'd, broke the pillar. It does the bonus damage, because don't forget, if you hit a wall or a champion made to rain, he does do like an extra damage kind of shockwave, right? There, knocks him up and everything. Pops the ultimate, misses it, but he actually uses the ult again, redirects it, knocks him up, gets in range, and with the W ends up finishing him off, and the Q as well. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's see what else we have here. What is this? Okay. Alright. That's a little bit of a slow. Okay. Oh, nice knockup. Dude, his ultimate is really good. I feel like his ultimate in team fights can easily win the team fight for you. It's insane. Like it's really strong. Because this is how he looks like. Damn, he looks really cool. Check it out. And then this is the skin. What's the skin called? Is there a name for the skin? Like, I don't know. Dude, this looks cool, man. Doesn't it? It's like a storm god. Like, dude, that's a cool skin. I actually want to... This is like a skin that I'll actually consider buying. Because it goes from fire to lightning. You know, it actually really changes the champion and how he looks and plays, which is cool. But either way, guys, that's about it for this video. There you have it. Ornn, the newest champion coming to League of Legends. Looks pretty damn strong. I have to say, looks OP. I'm going to be playing him on the PvE server when he gets on there, which I'm assuming will be tomorrow. So look forward to that. If you enjoyed the video and you're excited for this, hit it with that like button. And I'll see you guys most likely tomorrow for some Ornn gameplay. Peace, 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 peace.